Hi, my name is Sundaresh. Engine cooling system is one of the subsystem of an engine which circulates coolant around the engine and removes excess heat from the engine. It helps the engine to run at normal operating temperature. During the scheduled maintenance, the technician performs various checks in different vehicle system and suggests to repair or replace. Coolant level and quality is also checked by the technician, and if the level is low, then he tops up the coolant. But if the coolant quality is poor or the coolant attains its life as per the manufacturer's specification, then the technician recommends to replace the coolant. Before replacing coolant, the technician should confirm the ratio of antifreeze solution and distilled water with the service manual. The first step to replacing the coolant is draining the coolant in the radiator. Now I am going to demonstrate how to drain coolant from the engine. At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to drain coolant from the engine, replace radiator hoses.
Tools required. Trainee's toolkit. Wrench. Ring spanner set. Materials required. Non-hardening sealer. Collecting tray. Soft cloth. Radiator hose. Washing liquid. Equipment required. Vehicle lift. Vehicle in running condition. Place the vehicle in the hoist to lift. Position the lifting arm with proper adapters under the manufacturer's recommended lifting points in vehicle. Ensure the level of hydraulic fluid in the vehicle lift is up to level. Lift the car up to 5 feet in height. Remove the bottom cover under the engine compartment if available. Allow the engine to cool. Never loosen the radiator cap or open the drain plug when the engine is hot. Move the temperature selector of the heater control panel to the full heat position. Disconnect the hose from the coolant recovery tank. Remove the coolant recovery bottle. Now, we are going to drain the coolant by removing the drain plug. Before draining, ensure the engine is in cold condition. Place the collecting container under the radiator. Locate the drain plug in the radiator. Without removing the cap, loosen the drain plug. Loosen the drain plug under the radiator and remove it. Remove the radiator pressure cap. Collect the coolant in the container draining from the radiator. Allow the entire coolant to drain from the radiator and the engine. Tighten the drain plug in the radiator. Some engines have drain plugs in the engine also. If yes, loosen and drain the rest of the coolant from the engine. Suppose some engines do not have any drain plug in the radiator. In such cases, remove the radiator bottom hose to drain the coolant. Now, I'm going to show how to remove and replace the coolant hose. Radiator hoses should be checked and replaced if found defective. Check all the radiator and heater hoses for soft spots, cracks, bulges, deterioration, and oil contamination. After draining the coolant, check the radiator hose for defective. Use wrench to press radiator hose clamp. Press the hose clamp and move away from the hose joint. Loosen and remove the hose clamps. Remove the hose by pulling out from the nipple. Compare the old hose to the replacement hose. Lightly coat the hose nipples with non-hardening sealer. Place the new hose clamps over the replacement hose. Install the hose on the hose clamps.
Now let's have a recap of what we have learned in this topic. We have learned to drain coolant from the engine, remove the coolant hose, diagnose coolant hose, replace the coolant hose. Thus, we have learned how to drain the coolant and replace the radiator hoses. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor.